In this video, we will discuss June 2024 Political Science Shift-1 question paper. Question number 151. Which of the following statements are associated with the theory of international realism? Option D is correct here. A, B, C and D, that is domestic politics is characterized by the hierarchy and international politics by anarchy. Power is both means and end. Belief in the relative gain rather than absolute gain, and like all politics, international politics is the struggle for power. Question number 52. Human rights are also criticized for. Option C is correct. Elevating the individualism above collectivism. Question number 53. Basic structure is the outcome of. Option D is correct. Judicial interpretation. Question number 54. Peaceful rise of China is a myth rather than a reality. Choose the correct option. Option C is correct here. A, D and D, that China is nibbling of neighbors' territory through slinging strategy is against its claim of peaceful rise. China's assertion of 9 dash lines is against its claim of peaceful rise, and China's pursuit of wolf warrior diplomacy contradicts its claim to peaceful rise. Question number 55. Which of the following statements are correct? Option B is correct here. A, B and D, that China has blocked India's membership to the nuclear supplier group. India has refused to be the part of China promoted BRI Belt and Road Initiative, and India and China cooperate with each other in the climate change talks. Question number 56. Which among the following statements related to the CBDR, that is common but differentiated responsibility, is not correct? Option C is correct here. It grants certain trade concession to the developing countries. Question number 57. When the Reserve Bank of India was established? Option C is correct here. 1935. Question number 58. Which among the following is not correct about India's nuclear policy? Option C is correct here. In post-Pokhran 2 phase, India has agreed to sign NPT and CTBT. Question number 59. Which of the following statements are not correct about the parliamentary system of the government of India? This question is dropped by UGC-NET. Question number 60. Which one of the following are the variants of the international liberalism? Option C is correct here. A, B and C, that complex interdependence, institutional liberalism and republican democratic liberalism. Question number 61. Who had envisioned the evolution of human life into a divine life in a divine body? Option D is correct here. Aurobindo Ghosh. Question number 62. Which is the nodal agency to achieve sustainable development goals in India? Option A is correct here. Niti Aayog. Question number 63. With the reference to the Indian political system, consider the following statement. Option C is correct here. A, B and D, that one salient feature of Indian political system is the combination of centralization and the decentralization. Indian political system through the British period was very much dominated by the religion, and the government system is based on the three organs: legislative, executive and the judiciary. Question number 64. Which among the following is the justiciable right? Option D is correct here. Fundamental rights. Question number 65. United States of America is still the sole superpower of the world. Option C is correct here, that A, B, D, E, best and the brightest of the world prefers to migrate to America. American dream is still intact. Global surplus capital gets accumulated in the USA, and USA still is a global leader in the development of a new innovative technology. Question number 66. New provisions under the Consumer Protection Act includes. Option C is correct here. A, B, C, D, that is strict norms for misleading advertisement, establishment of Central Consumer Protection Authority, inclusion of e-commerce direct selling, and alternate dispute resolution through the mediation. Question number 67. Match list 1 with list 2. Option D is correct here. People who should rule are those who know about the politics, is by Aristotle. The achievement of freedom through the abolition of exploitation and oppression is said by Karl Marx. The principle of equal basic liberties is set by John Rawls, and the freedom, right and citizenship of women as well as of men is said by Mary Wollstonecraft. Question number 68. Chronologically arrange the classical work of Western political philosopher. Option C is correct here. First is the social contract, then a vindication of right of women with the structure of moral and political subject, then the elements of philosophy of rights, then the economic and philosophical manuscript, and the last is on liberty. Now question number 69. According to the Election Commission, for being considered as a national party, a political party should at least have which one of the following qualification? Option B is correct here. A, B, and C that it should be recognized as a state level party in 4 or more states. In general election, the party must manage to win 6% of the votes and win at least 4 Lok Sabha seats, and it has to win minimum of the 2% of the seat in the Lok Sabha from at least 3 different states. Question number 70. When the President of India resigns, she addresses the resignation letter to the option C is correct, Vice President of India. Question number 71. Arrange the following events incident related to the Sino-Indian relation chronologically. Option A is correct here. A. China invasion of India, then Nathula skirmish, then the Wuhan spirit, then Chennai Connect, and the last is Galwan Valley incident. Question number 72. A person who is in the nose of things and is willing to alert the controlling authority by disclosing the corrupt act or the practice that take place as the option C is correct, whistleblower. Question number 73. Who wrote Hindu Theory of International Relation? Option C is correct here, Binoy Kumar Sarkar. Question number 74. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct here. Inside output approach is by classical realism. Outside in approach is given by the structural realism. Theory of relative gain is given by the realism, and the theory of absolute gain is given by the liberalism. Question number 75. Consider the statement about the constitutional government. Option A is correct here, A and B, that it is a form of limited government and one where the constitution is the basis of the public authority. Question number 76. Match list 1 with list 2. Option D is correct here. Socialism is Thomas Piketty. Feminism is by Bell Hook. Ecologism is given by E.F. Shoemaker, and multiculturalism is given by the Charles Taylor. Now question number 77. It is dropped by the UGC. Now question number 78. Who has given the concept of political decay? Option B is correct here, Samuel P. Huntington. Question number 79. Who has given the concept of managerial revolution? Option A is correct here, James Burnham. Question number 80. Indian national movement had many streams. One of them was extremist. From the following, identify which is correct. Option A is correct here, A, B, and C, that is Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Lala Lajpat Rai, Bipin Chandra Pal, that is Lal Bal Pal. Question number 81. Ministry of the Panchayati Raj, Government of India has initiated measures to make the panchayat vibrant. Arrange the following in the sequential order from the earlier to the later in the time. This question is also dropped by the UGC. Now question number 82. The cornerstone of the ECI's mandate derives from the Article 324 of the Indian Constitution. Option B is correct here, A, B, and C, that Article 324 mandated that the commission is to be led by a single chief election commissioner. The president can appoint additional commissioners and the judiciary is barred from interference in the election process. Now question number 83. Arrange John Rawls' writings in the chronological order which indicates his evolution as a philosopher of eminence. Option C is correct here. First is the justice as fairness, then a theory of justice, then political liberalism, and the last is the laws of the people. Question number 84. Who has propounded the concept of the power elite? Option B is correct here, C. Wright Mills. Question number 85. Arrange chronologically the following international organization. Option B is correct here, International Monetary Fund, then the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, then South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, then WTO, and the last is the G20. Now question number 86. Who contended that we are concerned only with findings a choice mechanism that will lead it to pursue a satisfying path, a path that will permit satisfaction at same specified level of all of its needs. Option D is correct here, Herbert Simon. Question number 87. Who founded the All India Harijan Sangh? Option B is correct here, Mahatma Gandhi. Question number 88. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct here, government requires a special elite. Option D is correct here, conservatism. Majority of the population are incapable of effective self-government is liberalism. Political democracy ignores the lack of democracy in economic relation is Marxism, and the democratic system reflects gender division in the society is feminism. Question number 89. Arrange the following international events in the ascending order. Option C is correct here, that first is the assumption of presidency by the Mikhail Gorbachev, then the INF Treaty, then demise of the communism in the Eastern Europe, and then unification of Germany. The last is disintegration of the Soviet Union. Question number 90. Application of the laws of dialect and social life is demonstrated through the principle of, option C is correct here, historical materialism. Question number 91. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct here. The will is the free when ends are its own, so that it is self-determining, is said by G.W.F. Hegel. It is the consent and not the need which makes the government legitimate, is said by John Locke. Virtue is the indispensable to the citizen and the state, is said by Machiavelli. And men naturally good in the moral sense, is said by Rousseau. Question number 92. Development administration encompasses, option C is correct here, B, C and D, that new management agencies and system must be devised. Introduction of competent planning and monitoring delivery, and appointing trained personnel to give a specialized support. Question number 93. Hannah Arendt analyzes the vita activa via 3 categories which correspond to the 3 fundamental activities of our being in the world. Those are, option C is correct, labor, work and action. Question number 94. Advantages of social audit is, option B is correct, promote collective decision making and share responsibility. Question number 95. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct here, cooperative federalism given by Granville Austin, bargaining federalism given by Morris Jones, competitive federalism given by Niti Aayog, and quasi-federalism is given by Casey Ware. Question number 96. Who observe that intellectuals are the dominant group's deputies exercising the sublateral functions of social hegemony and political government. Option B is correct here, Antonio Gramsci. Question number 97. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct here. Shimla Agreement is by Indira Gandhi. Tashkent Agreement is by Lal Bahadur Shastri. Indus Water Treaty is by Jawaharlal Nehru. And Indo-US Nuclear Agreement is by Dr. Manmohan Singh. Now question number 98. Merton's criticism of bureaucratic theory is, option B is correct, A, B and B, displacement of goals, trained incapacity and depersonalization of the relationships. Question number 99. Match list 1 with list 2. Option D is correct here. Labour Party is in Britain. Republican Party is in America. The Islamic Salvation Front is in Algeria. And Awami League is in Bangladesh. Now question number 100. Among the following challenges to the Indian democracy, which one is not related to the globalization? Option B is correct here, politics of defection. Question number 101. Arrange the following events related to India's foreign policy in the ascending order. Option D is correct here. First is the Panchsheel, then Look East policy, then Gujarat Doctrine, then Indo-US nuclear deal, and the last is the Panchamrit. Question number 102. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct here. Ved Vyas is by Mahabharat, write the Mahabharat. Kautilya write the Saptang theory of state. Raja Ram Mohan write about the pioneer of Indian Renaissance, and Gopal Krishna Gokhale is the political guru of Gandhi. Question number 103. Ambedkar was a multifaceted personality. Which one of the following opinion or fact about him is true? Option B is correct here. A, B, D and E, that Ambedkar defines social justice as a means for giving equal opportunity to all. Jyotiba Phule was his idol. He contested election and he was PhD in the economics. Question number 104. Arrange the following events incident related to the India-Pakistan relationship chronologically. Option D is correct here. First is the Indus Water Treaty, then Shimla Agreement, then the Kargil War, then Uri incident, and the last is Pulwama incident. Question number 105. Choose the correct statement from the following. Option C is correct here. B, D and D, that India has refused to sign NPT because it is a discriminatory treaty. India has signed PTBT, partial test ban treaty, and India supports the CBDR, that is common but differentiated responsibilities in the climate change negotiation. Question number 106. Who propounded the concept of total revolution? Option C is correct here. Jayaprakash Narayan. Question number 107. Key elements of Machiavelli includes, option B is correct, A, D and E, that is classification of political regime, ideas of republicanism, and the analyzing of power. Question number 108. Arrange the following international relation thinker in the chronological order. Option C is correct here. First is the Thucydides, then E.H. Carr, then Hans J. Morgenthau, then Kenneth Waltz, and last is Alexander Van Dyck. Question number 109. Who had organized the Abhinav Bharat, a secret society of revolution? Option B is correct. V.D. Savarkar. Question number 110. The third wave of feminism was reflected the influence of. Option A is correct. Post-structuralism. Question number 111. India's diaspora in a strategic assist for the country. Option A is correct here. A, C, D and E, that India received large amount of volume of remittances. Indian Americans played a key role in the passing of Indo-US nuclear deal. India trained engineers were instrumental in ushering its IT revolution in the US and then bringing it to India, and Indian diaspora is a source of soft power for India. Now question number 112. Which one of the following statements are correct regarding the conservatism? Option A is correct here. B and C, that sympathies with the free market ideology greater emphasis on nationalism and the authority of state, a disposition or an attitude of mind placing their faith in the pragmatism, tradition and the history. Question number 113. Who has given the concept of integral humanism? Option A is correct here. Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay. Number 114. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct here. Doklam confrontation is in Narendra Modi time period. Bangladesh war is during Indira Gandhi tenure. Kargil war is during Atal Bihari Vajpayee's tenure. And 1965 Indo-Pakistan war is during Lal Bahadur Shastri's tenure. Question number 115. Different countries have different kind of political party system. Identify the right from the given option. Option B is correct here. A, B and C, that China is a communist country, therefore it has single party system. India enjoys the multi-party system and Britain has the two-party system. Question number 116. Which of the following statements are correct? Option D is correct here. A, B, C and D, that the Constitution of India allows the state to intervene in the matter of religion in order to ensure equality and among religious communities. B, Constitution prohibits discrimination on the ground of religion. The Constitution provides to all individuals and communities freedom to profess, practice and propagate any religion, and the Constitution of India advocates the title of military or academic distinction for the citizen of India. Fundamental rights are justiciable, whereas DPSP are non-justiciable rights. So question number 117. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct here. Theory of motivation is given by Douglas McGregor. Psychologically oriented imprint on the research into industrial relationship is given by Elton Mayo. Administrative process are more important than hierarchy and authority is given by MP Follett. Focus on values like citizen responsiveness, worker and citizens participation in the decision making is by H.G. Fredrickson. Question number 118. Which of the following statements are incorrect with reference to the election campaign in India? Option A is correct here. A only, that the government provides resources for the election commission. Question number 119. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct here. World system theory given by Emil Wallerstein. Social constructivism is given by Alexander Vendet. Defensive realism is given by the Kenneth Waltz. And offensive realism given by John Meshmer. Question number 120. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct here. Stephen P. Osborne is public management, critical perspective on business and management. Christopher Hood write the art of the state, culture, rhetoric and public management. Jane Eric Lane give the new public management and introduction, and Michael Barsley gave the NPM, improving research and policy dialogue. Question number 121. Choose the correct statement from the given codes. Option A is correct here. A and B, that NATO is a security pact created for the defense of the US-led Western countries, and Warsaw Pact was created by the Soviet Union and its allies in response to the NATO. Question number 122. Rational choice theory impacts on the public administration has been strongly felt in the areas such as. Option B is correct. A, B and D, that organization, behavior, local government and theory of democratic administration. Question number 123. System theory focuses on the study of organization as a. Option B is correct here. Cooperative or collaborative system. Question number 124. Arrange the commission or committees for improving center-state relation in India in ascending order. Option C is correct here. D, Bhaur Committee, then the Balwant Rai Mehta Committee, then Rajvannar Committee, then Sarkaria Commission, and the last is Punchi Commission. Question number 125. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct here. First Lok Sabha election is in 1952. Adoption of the Constitution is in 1949. First Republic Day is on Jan 1950, and promulgation of emergency in 75. Now question number 126. Which organization provide a robust communication system and effective support for the e-governance in India? Option D is correct here. The National Informatics Center. Question number 127. India believes and practice strategic autonomy in its foreign policy. Option D is correct here. A, B and D. That India refuses to be a party to any military alliance during the Cold War. It procured its weapon from all possible sources, and India refuses to yield to Western pressure to not to import oil from Russia because of its Ukrainian invasion. Now question number 128. Who has given the concept of the iron law of oligarchy? Option D is correct here. Robert Michel. Question number 129. Which does not come under the All India Services? Option D is correct here. C and D. That Indian Foreign Services and Indian Customs Services. Question number 130. Cosmopolitan argues that citizenship should extend to the, option C is correct here, world as a whole. Question number 131. Management by objective was the key idea put forward by Peter Drucker, and option D is correct here, the practice of management. Question number 132. Match list 1 with list 2. Option D is correct here. Indo-Soviet Friendship Treaty is by Indira Gandhi. Pokhran 2 is Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Lok East Policy is Narasimha Rao, and Panchamrit is Narendra Modi. Question number 133. Arrange the following political philosopher in the chronological order. Option. This question is dropped by the UGC again. Question number 134. Deliberative democracy companions. Option C is correct here. A, C and D. That is informal debate, public use of reason, and impartial pursuit of truth. Question number 135. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct here. Heartland theory is given by Halford Mackinder. Rimland theory is given by the Nicholas Spikeman. Sea power theory is given by A.T. Mahan, and air power theory is given by Alexander Sieversky. Question number 136. Which of the following statement is not correct about the constitutionalism? Option A is correct here. Totalitarian government. Question number 137. Which is the group of people who come together to contest election and hold power in the government? Option B is correct here. B only, that political party. Question number 138. Which of the following statement are true? Option A is correct here. A, B and D. That India will not use its nuclear weapon against the non-nuclear states. India is committed to no first use of nuclear weapon, and India will develop credible nuclear deterrent capability. Question number 139. A thinker of anti-colonial struggle and revolutionary action. Option D is correct here. Frantz Fanon. Question number 140. What do political party, pressure groups, public opinion, popular movement have in common? They all are. This question is also dropped by the UGC. Now question number 141 to 150 is the passage. Question number 141. According to Waltz, which system is better to prevent the war? Option A is correct here. Bipolar system. Question number 142. Who is not a realist? Option D is correct here. Robert Cohen. Question number 143. Who has written the book Man, the State and the War? Option A is correct here. Kenneth Waltz. Question number 144. What was the time frame of the evolution of new realist? Option C is correct here. 1970s. Question number 145. According to Waltz, what does he mean by the system? Option D is correct here. Unit individual states do the same thing. Question number 146 is the second passage. Who proclaimed that the DPSP is an attempt to import Fabian socialism without socialism? Option C is correct here. Sir Ivor Jennings. Question number 147. Which article instruct the government to incorporate directions given under the DPSP in formulating the policies? Option A is correct here. Article 37. Question number 148. The chairman of the drafting committee, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, observed about directive principles. If any government ignores them, they will certainly have to answer for them before the electorate at the time of the election. Option C is correct here. It is a political. What does he mean by this observation? It is a political observation. Question number 149. Which article of the DPSP was brought into fundamental rights through the 86th Amendment of the Constitution? Option A is correct here. Right to education of children. Article 45. Question number 150. Last question. Who said directive principles are merely furthering the goals of the social revolution? Option B is correct here. Granville Austin.